Welcome all to the commencement ceremony for the Washington University School of Medicine class of 2026. Just in case any of you aren't sure you're in the right place, we're not playing basketball today. I'd now like to invite our faculty and our graduates to be seated. And I'd also like to welcome all of the families and our guests of the class to this cherished event. We are home to the best medical students in the world, and all of us treasure this moment to celebrate the hard work that they have put in over the last 4 years. Before we get started, I want to give a shout out. We are very lucky to have our Chancellor, Andrew Martin, and the Chair of the Board of Trustees of Washington University, Andy Bursky, here with us today. And now it is my enormous pleasure to introduce our esteemed speaker for today, Dr. Jeffrey Gordon. For many of you here, Dr. Gordon needs no introduction, given that he is a luminary member of our faculty. Here at WashU, he is the Robert J. Glaser Distinguished University Professor and Director of the Edison Family Center for Genome Sciences and Systems Biologies, roles that reflect a career of extraordinary impact. In addition, both here and around the world, he is known as the father of microbiome research. They actually know him as the father of the microbiome, but I'm not sure he is the father of all those bacteria. Over decades of pioneering research, Dr. Gordon has shown that human health and disease are profoundly influenced by the microbes that live in the human gut. His discoveries have reshaped how we think about growth, nutrition, immunity, and disease. Focusing on childhood malnutrition, which affects over 150 million children worldwide, he and his colleagues have demonstrated that healthy growth depends not only on food, but also on the development of the gut microbiome. His team's microbiome-targeted therapeutic foods are now being tested in large-scale clinical trials across South Asia and Africa in collaboration with the World Health Organization and UNICEF. Dr. Gordon earned his Bachelor of Arts from Oberlin College and his Doctor of Medicine from the University of Chicago. He completed his clinical training in internal medicine and gastroenterology here at WashU, and then did postdoctoral research at the National Cancer Institute before joining our medical school faculty years ago. Dr. Gordon has been recognized with many major international awards, including the Nuremberg Prize from the Scripps Institute of Oceanography, Spain's Prince of Asturias Award for Technical and Scientific Research, the Hamburg Award from the National Academy of Medicine, the Balson Prize, the British Royal Society's Copley Medal, the Waxman Award from the National Academy of Sciences, and I could go on and on and on. WashU has honored him with its Distinguished Faculty Award and with the WashU Medical Center Alumni Association Resident and Fellow Achievement Award. But his biggest accomplishment is his mentorship of roughly 150 PhD and MD PhD students and postdocs, many of whom are now leaders in the microbiome sciences themselves. As a mentor, he truly embodies WashU's values as he cultivates scientific excellence and a spirit of collaboration and purpose. As I have come to know him over the last 40 years, Dr. Jeffrey Gordon is the epitome of brilliant scientist and kind mentor and friend, the epitome of everything that I wanted for our medical school during my time at this institution. I am so glad that he has agreed to talk with you today in honor of your graduation from medical school. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Jeffrey Gordon, father of microbiome research and pride of WashU Medicine.
Good morning. It's a privilege to share part of this special day with you. I congratulate you for your many accomplishments, as well as your families and others who have supported you during your journey that has made today a reality. I'd also like to congratulate David Perlmutter, who is also graduating, for his deep commitment to ensuring that our vibrant collaborative community continues to advance medicine by embracing the opportunities as well as the challenges we face for improving human health. The ways that we have searched for understanding the underpinnings of human health and disease have evolved over the past 2,000 years. Very slowly at first, but with breathtaking speed during my life and your lives. Galen was one of the most accomplished medical researchers of antiquity. A physician and philosopher, he was very interested in the debate between the rationalist and the empiricist schools of medicine. The rationalist school believed that it was necessary to be acquainted with the hidden as well as the more evident causes of disease, and to know how the natural actions and different functions of the human body take place, which necessarily assumes knowledge of the interior parts. The empiric school believed it was necessary to understand the evident causes of disease and viewed pursuit of the hidden causes and natural actions to be fruitless because nature was incomprehensible. Galen synthesized the two, believing that rational deduction should be based on extensive empirical observation. His views that the balance of 4 bodily humors and 3 main spirits governed our human biology dominated Western medicine for more than 1,400 years. You, too, have immersed yourselves in studying the evident and hidden causes of disease, the natural actions and different functions of the body. But contrast that 1,400-year Galilean timescale with the astonishing advances you have already experienced in your lives. You have seen how medicine is leveraging discoveries about our human genome and genetic variation, new methods for capturing data about the behaviors we manifest in our daily lives, imaging and molecular tools for defining our health and disease states, and new experimental and computational approaches for discovering drugs that advance the goals of personalized medicine from the perspectives of both treatment and prevention. Now I ask you to reflect on the lyrics of Bob Dylan's famous anthem of change. Come gather round people wherever you roam and admit that the waters around you have grown. Accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, you better start swimming or you'll sink. For the times, they are changing. Climate change, profound demographic changes, socioeconomic and geopolitical upheavals, artificial intelligence, and other disruptive technologies. Change will be your constant. The internet and AI will facilitate and personalize your search for understanding past and present, for defining as well as perhaps distorting what is real. A portal for both promoting or obscuring our sense of what are shared human experiences and needs. You will witness and participate in AI's profound effects on the way that people seek out and receive medical information and care. On this day of your graduation, I ask that you consider how you would answer the following questions. Why did you choose to become a doctor? What will you require of yourselves and others of you to effectively improve the lives of your fellow humans? How will each of you, over the course of your lives, your professional lives, sustain a relentless curiosity and thirst for understanding the origins of health and disease? How will you be able to best understand the world that is seen through the lenses of others? How will you come to understand and manifest those facets of yourself that you value the most and allow you to give to others? As you consider these questions, I'd like to make a few points. First, consider David Brooks' reflection in a New York Times column he wrote on graduation speeches. He emphasized that the often used message, "Follow your passion and pursue your dreams," needed to be recast, that most people don't form a self and then lead a life. Rather, they are called by a problem that summons their life, and that self is constructed gradually by the calling. I urge you to discover your calling. Second, defining self and your place in an ever-changing world demands the gift of attention, a keen awareness of what and who surrounds you. Achieving this awareness demands that you are more than a human doing, that you are also a human being. What do I mean by being? I mean a state of attentiveness born from a profound curiosity about the relationships between the things that you experience, a constant, relentless, insatiable need to connect the dots, to better understand the significance of what you are beholding in the physical world and of the ideas that form current dogma, to conjure up possibilities for different connections and then to explore them. By human being, I mean a state of attentiveness and curiosity about how others see the world. All too often, we impose our experiences on other humans so that we see them through the lenses of our own personal histories and beliefs. Your capacity to see the world through the lenses of others will enable you to establish trusting, beneficial relationships with your patients and with your colleagues. It will enable you to help place others in environments that are most supportive of their needs and of your strengths. This gift of attention is not only the birthplace for humility and empathy, but also of change, the birthplace of seeing the possibilities of moving beyond dogma and orthodoxy, beyond fashion, to become an agent of change, of dedicating yourself to making this world a better place in ways that reflect and are manifestations of the self that evolves as you embrace a calling in a sustained way. Third, the scientific, socioeconomic, political, and educational challenges that we face this century for improving the well-being of others requires people working together whose collective expertise crosses disciplinary boundaries. I hope that you will work with others and see the world through the lenses of different disciplines, that you will find interdisciplinary environments where you can mix your relentless curiosity with the gift of attention, where you will experience trust, kindness, generosity, a shared sense of purpose, and a shared joy in the pursuit of answers to complex, daunting, yet inspiring questions. Environments where you will be able to declare your naivete as well as your expertise. Places where people will learn together. This type of shared journey in these types of environments allows people to be one another's agent of change. Fourth, I hope that you will be able to joyfully embrace and profit from the fact that life is, in so many respects, unanticipated. The unexpected can yield outcomes that are far more sublime and better than those originally envisioned. In my own case, I only applied to Ivy League schools. After being rejected by all of them, I ended up at Oberlin College, a place that profoundly transformed the way that I looked at the world. My point is, the beauty and the poetry of the journey is the unanticipated connecting of dots. The unexpected events, observations, interactions, opportunities, finding the right partners and environments. Be open to change within and outside of yourself so that you can be the best agent of change that you can be. In closing, I hope that as you move forward to embrace a calling that helps construct yourself, your voice, You will use that voice to devote your energies and employ your wonderful minds to care for others in ways that allow them to flourish. In so doing, you will summon and have the capacity to flourish as well. I hope that you will summon the energy to remain profoundly curious, and that humility, truthfulness, gratitude, and empathy will help guide your lives. I hope that you will be able to say in the later phases of your life, I'm older now, but I feel young, because I truly believe that all the work that I have done makes it possible to begin to do what we have always dreamed of doing. Finally, I hope that you know how much my colleagues and I believe in you. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you so much, Jeff, and thank you also for your unwavering dedication to our students. Class of 2026, this is the moment. First, I want to get something off my chest right away. This is not a typical commencement for me, because as Dr. Gordon mentioned, it's the first time I'm also graduating, stepping down from my leadership role for new adventures. And that means that this day is more emotional, and I'm feeling many of the same butterflies that you are experiencing as you begin to realize the transition to your future that this day embodies. Because while change is very exciting, it can also be hard and scary. We humans are creatures of habit and routine, and it takes time to find our rhythm in new circumstances. Over the coming years, as Dr. Gordon mentioned, you will have to do that again and again as you learn new skills and train in all different kinds of situations. And as he mentioned, so much is changing out there. Public confusion about medical care and medical science, disruptions in health insurance, and then there's AI. When I think about those things, and I then look at you, I see every one of you, our graduates, as a benediction, a love letter we send out into the world. Yes, I see every one of you as a benediction, a love letter we send out into the world. So what can I say to you now as we put the postage on that letter and send you out to begin your careers of consequence? How should you think of the profession you've chosen in this moment of change and uncertainty? First, I'd like you to take a look at the screen behind me, where you'll see an image from a late 15th century manuscript. This image is called Wound Man, and you'll notice that his expression is a bit melancholic, but surprisingly serene, given the severity of his condition. Wound Man has been stabbed with swords and knives, battered by clubs and branches, and a Latin inscription informs us that he is experiencing itching all over the body. And if you look closely, you will also see 4 buboes, signs of plague, in his armpits and groin. Who is Wound Man, and why does he have so many different kinds of injuries and ailments? The scholar Jack Hartnell writes that Wound Man's relatively placid expression indicates that his maladies are not designed to be scary or menacing. Instead, Wound Man's purpose is education. And let me tell you, he got around. Other similar Wound Man images can be found in medical manuscripts ranging from 14th century Europe to 18th century East Asia. They were used by doctors and healers to learn their craft, and they also found their way into non-medical texts concerned with the inner workings of human anatomy. In other words, Wound Man is a very old answer to the question that has been a part of the last several years of your life. What are the things that can happen to the human body, and how do we fix them? You were supposed to laugh after I say, now there's another image. Pictured here is the 21st century fictional doctor, Dr. Michael Rabinovich, widely known as Dr. Robbie, and attending, actually the chief of the emergency room at the also fictional Pittsburgh Trauma Medical Center. You'll notice that this image finds Dr. Robbie bearing a somewhat inscrutable expression. It's hard to say whether he's worried about something or scared. And he's surrounded by individuals at various stages of training, a fourth-year emergency medicine resident, a second-year resident, and 2 medical students. You wouldn't necessarily know it from this picture, but those of us who watch The Pit all the time understand that these characters come into work every day and face the professional changes and challenges I spoke about just a moment ago. An overflowing waiting room and a shortage of staff and beds. An overflowing waiting room that empties out when ICE agents enter the emergency department. The promise and peril of using AI for documentation. A patient who wants to leave before his treatment is completed because he can't afford to pay. A boy who suffers from measles-induced sepsis, pneumonia, and possibly acute disseminated encephalomyelitis, all because his mother refused to allow him to get an MMR vaccine. In the words of New Yorker contributing writer Dr. Dhruv Kular, quote, "The Pit offers a kaleidoscopic view of how societal problems have come to pervade medicine. The doctors of PTMC know all the terrible things that can happen to a human body, and they're very good at fixing them. But sometimes that's not enough." Now look up at the screen, and you'll see Wound Man and Dr. Robbie. Why am I showing you these 2 images, and why am I showing them to you now side by side on the day of your graduation from medical school? Well, class of 2026, I think Wound Man and Dr. Robbie together tell us something powerful about this life we've all chosen. Wound Man alone tells us that ours is a very, very old profession, that today you embark on a well-trod path. It is a path walked by those who made it their business, literally and figuratively, to help and heal people, and not just their loved ones or people they already knew. Medicine and medical science offer the clearest evidence we have that human beings are a cooperative species and want to help each other. That impulse to help and heal is older than Wound Man, but his existence testifies to an additional layer, the transmission over centuries of the knowledge of healing. The history of Wound Man shows how our collective understanding of human injury and disease accumulates over time. It shows the way in which the mysteries of the body are slowly revealed to those who dedicate their lives to studying them. A sacred calling and a centuries-old tradition. WashU Medicine is a link in that chain of transmission. Everyone who works here knows that we must teach the next generation what we know, and that we must also teach you how to push medicine and medical science into the future beyond what we know. There's one scene in The Pit that for me was most poignant and unforgettable. As yet another ambulance pulls into the bay at the PTMC emergency room, Robbie's friend and motorcycle mechanic, Duke Eakins, says to him, quote, "Boy, this record never stops, huh?" "No," Robbie replies, "it's dance till you drop." "Then what?" Duke asks. "Teach the kids the steps before you drop." "And then what?" Duke asks again. "Hope they make it farther than you." Hope they make it farther than you. Such an incredible synthesis of everything we do here at WashU Medicine and of our hopes for each of you. Think about it. 500 years ago, a scribe drew this picture to teach doctors how to fix people. And 5 months ago, Noah Wiley shot a television episode about the same thing. There is an astounding continuity in what you have chosen to do with your time here on earth. And it is the stuff of art, even, or perhaps especially, at its most grisly and devastating. But the relationship between Wound Man and Pitt doesn't end there. Together, they bear witness not only to the function of medicine and healers in society, but also to the fact that your new profession is one whose concerns and obsessions belong in some way to everybody. Hartnell writes that Wound Man was an image engaged not only by healers and patients, but also by printmakers and poets, scribes and students, nuns and monks. Non-medical audiences were fascinated by Wound Man for the same reason people who aren't doctors are obsessed with the Pit. They know that we all walk around in bodies that can fail and suffer and hurt. And there is a comfort in knowing that there are people out there who dedicate their lives to fixing them. Both Wound Man and the Pit act as an inside document and an outside document explaining our profession to others while also showing us to ourselves. Both act as conduits by which a wide range of people might engage with the frailty of the human condition, all the different ways in which we are vulnerable, but also with the possibility of hope and of repair. We need those channels more than ever. So much of the conflict on the Pit comes from the gap between what a doctor has to be and do in order to treat a patient within the constraints placed upon them by forces beyond their control, and what the patient thinks a doctor should be and do. The outside of the profession doesn't understand the inside. You have spent the last 4 years transitioning from the outside of medicine to the inside. You can probably still remember, I hope, what it's like to be just a patient or to have a loved one who is just a patient. The fear and anxiety, the suffering without knowing what to do about it, the worry about whether your doctor's treatment plan is the right one, and the difficult decision to place your trust in someone you've never met before. Try to hold on to that feeling. Try to retain that understanding of what it's like to be on the outside, even as you barrel headlong into your years of intense training. Because amid all the chaos and the challenges to medical and medical science in 2026, the greatest danger to our profession is not any particular political leader or vaccine skepticism or ever-increasing income disparity or AI. Rather, it is the way that any of those things widen the rift between doctor and patient. I believe, I know, that your work over the coming years will encompass much more than learning how to put in a chest tube or deliver a baby or diagnose a rare disease. The work of your generation of physicians will be to repair the relationship between doctor and patient and to be ambassadors for healing in a way that can embrace the public, the patients, and the families who need us. You are graduating into an environment in which doing your job may sometimes look different than what you signed up for. Like the characters on the pit, you will have to contend with administrators concerned with margin and patient satisfaction scores. You will almost certainly sit with a patient who has taken medical advice from the internet. And any one of your colleagues may turn into a TikTok influencer. But I think you may also find that you still have a lot in common with the medieval doctors who looked to wound man for guidance. You will see bodies that have been punctured and bodies that are afflicted with itching. It wasn't terribly long ago that our ICU was contending with a worldwide plague. You will surely encounter tragedy from human error, just as you will encounter tragedy that couldn't possibly have been avoided. Like your counterparts in the 15th century, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and God help me, this is where I'm from, 20th centuries, you will come face to face with humanity in all its brilliant, maddening, and mysterious variations. And that is the essence of this profession. At its core, medicine is one person who has trained for years, sacrificed sleep and time with loved ones, and just a little bit of sanity, sitting in front of another person and trying to help them. Someone is hurt, someone is suffering, and you have to figure out how to fix them. This is your task. A scribe in the 15th century understood that this is your task. Dr. Robbie knows that this is the task. Your days will be full of challenges and distractions, but you have to remember that this is the task. At the end of season 1, Robbie talks to his crew after a mass casualty event. Quote, "This place will break your heart," he says, "but it is also full of miracles." The miracles he's talking about are not sudden bursts of light or angels on earth, but the ones people like us conjure with our training and our talents. Saving a life by quickly placing an endotracheal tube, recognizing the signs of infant malnutrition that are actually due to the mother's postpartum depression, seeing the early signs of ALS and the chance to get on a drug that slows its progression, accelerated repair of a brain aneurysm because of a new imaging technology. Those are the things that shouldn't be true but are, because we train and we work for them, because we ignore the noise around us and focus on the people who need our help. Today, you inherit the task. We pass it down to you because we know you're ready, because you've trained at one of the best medical schools on planet Earth, and because you've worked hard, and because you are exactly what the world needs in this moment. You are exactly what the world needs in this moment. Congratulations, class of 2026. I would now like to invite up to the podium Dr. Joseph Krams, who is class of 2026 president and who will now give the class of 2026 speech. Joe?
Good morning. Okay, I need a little bit more energy than that. Come on, guys. Can we stand up? Stand up, shake off the we've been sitting here for a while. These things drag on. Everybody in the audience too. Everybody stand up, shake it off. Good morning. All right. Now that's what I'm talking about. You can sit down. What a beautiful day. It's so loud and full and joyful, and it should be. But before I get caught up in the excitement and a little bit of my nerves, I want us to pause. Okay, a little bit of a contrast, right? Not because this day should be quiet, but moments like this can pass so quickly. A name is called, a photograph is taken, a hand is shaken. And suddenly, something we spent years moving toward has already happened. So now, just for a moment, let's pause. Take a couple of deep breaths. Take in the day. No rushing toward the next thing. Simply a moment to notice where you are. Okay, now you can look at the people in the room. There's a lot of people here. Think of the people who love you. Think of the friends you've made who've been beside you in ways no one else can fully understand. And think of the faces that know something about what it took to get you here. And really let yourself feel it. We are graduating from medical school. There's a weight to this day. Not a heavy weight. More like the weight of a white coat. When we first put it on, and then realized it meant something more before we really understood what that was. The weight of walking into an unfamiliar room and seeing that someone inside needed us to be calm before we felt calm ourselves. And it's the weight of responsibility beginning to settle on our shoulders, slowly and quietly, as we realize we're not just watching medicine anymore. We're becoming part of it. Thankfully, the burden of that becoming was never ours alone. None of us arrived here alone today. There are so many people in this room and people not in this room who helped make this day possible, answering our late night phone calls, celebrating us from afar, and ever ready to look after us when we could not look after ourselves. So, to our families, our partners, friends, mentors, and communities, thank you. We see you. And we see how love often does its most generous work quietly, hidden in postponed plans, in quiet worry, and in the extra work taken on so we could keep going. These sacrifices may never appear on a diploma, but they are written all over us and all over this day. To the faculty, residents, staff, and patients who taught us, thank you for trusting us before we trusted ourselves. Thank you for letting us ask questions, for correcting our mistakes, for showing us what steadiness looks like under pressure. And thank you for reminding us again and again that medicine is not learned only from books or slides or exams. It's learned at the bedside, in the pause before a difficult conversation, in the moment someone looks to us for steadiness. And our job is to be worthy of that trust. And finally, to my classmates, my friends, thank you for making a place this big feel human. There are so many moments in medical school that make you feel small. Walking into another unfamiliar room, learning the rhythm of a new team, and wondering whether everyone else knows something you haven't figured out yet. Again and again, though, we found each other in those moments. Much of our education came from teachers and patients, but so much of our formation came from each other. Each of us brought a different way of seeing the world, shaped by the lives we have lived, the people we had known, the suffering we had learned to recognize, and the hopes we carried for what medicine could be. Over time, those ways of seeing shaped the rest of us too. They widened our sense of what mattered. Often without naming it, what one of us had learned to recognize helped the rest of us look more carefully. And that's one of the quiet gifts of becoming physicians together. We leave with more than our own perspective, but we leave carrying some of one another's wisdom in the physicians we're becoming. So last thing, they only give me 5 minutes, so don't worry, I'm not going to drag on too much longer. What we're honoring today isn't simply the completion of medical school. It's the transformation that happened while we were busy trying to survive each next step. We came here hoping to become physicians. And somewhere along the way, we began learning what that actually asks of a person. And I know many of us hold excitement and fear in the same breath. And that feels right. We're about to be asked to grow quickly. We'll be tired. We will miss many things. We will need help. And we will have days when our confidence feels thin. But we've been given something to carry. We may not know everything, and we're definitely not finished becoming physicians, but we have learned how to be attentive, how to ask for help, how to adapt, how to walk into uncertainty without pretending that it is certainty, and to keep our hands steady when our hearts are not. We learned that caring for people isn't a performance of invincibility. It's a practice of presence. It's the humility to keep learning, the courage to be honest, and the discipline to stay human when the work becomes heavy. And I've had the privilege of seeing all of you carry this responsibility for 4 years with profound humility, courage, and care. So today, be proud. Feel the joy of this moment. Truly, it has been a blessing to share the past 4 years with you, and I'm so grateful to belong to this class. As we move forward from this moment, may we bring the generosity we have offered one another into the lives of our patients, our colleagues, our loved ones, and ourselves.
Thank you, Joseph, and congratulations to you. I now want to introduce Dr. Tammy Son, Associate Dean for Student Affairs. Dean Son, will you please come forward to address the class of 2026 and to lead the presentation and hooding of doctors?
Great. Hello. It is so wonderful to see all our graduates, family, and friends gathered here today. We are incredibly proud of the class of 2026. And because this is such a large and accomplished group, we want to ensure that every graduate's name is heard clearly. To help us honor each student and keep our program flowing smoothly, we kindly ask that you hold your applause, pretty please, and cheers until the very last graduate has crossed the stage. At that time, we will invite you to join us in a grand standing ovation for the entire class. Thank you for your cooperation and for being a part of this very special day. In addition to the graduates before us, we also acknowledge our students who are celebrating their graduation from afar. We invite you to view their names in the printed program as we recognize their transition into the medical profession. We are incredibly proud of their success and extend our warmest congratulations. Will Dean Perlmutter and Michael Donlin, Assistant Dean of Academic Affairs and Registrar, please come forward now for the presentation and hooding of doctors. Traditionally, the first Doctor of Medicine degree to be awarded each year goes to the president of the graduating class. Dr. Joseph Kroms served as the president of the class of 2026, and we wish to honor his service to our students by recognizing him first this year. Dr. Kroms, please come forward. Receiving his Doctor of Medicine degree, Dr. Joseph Kroms, hooded by Dr. Dolores Njoku, Joey will start residency in anesthesiology at Barnes-Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Will the first row of graduates please rise? As I read your name, you will cross the stage and meet your hooding faculty member, receive your hood, and be congratulated by Dean Perlmutter and Dean Donlin. Dr. Lucas Adams, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree, hooded by Dr. Wayne Yokoyama. Lucas will start residency in internal medicine as a physician scientist at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Nadia Ahmadine, Doctor of Medicine degree, hooded by Dr. Dennis Chang. Nadia will start residency in internal medicine at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Adiola Ajirotutu, Doctor of Medicine degree, hooded by Dr. Will Ross. Adiola shares, "Thank you to my friends and family who encouraged me to fulfill this dream." Adiola will start residency in emergency medicine at Duke University Medical Center in Durham, North Carolina. Dr. Eli Amanpour, Doctor of Medicine degree, hooded by Dr. Patricia Likowski. Eli shares, "In hindsight, I should have been a dentist." Eli will start residency in internal medicine at the University of California, San Diego Medical Center in San Diego, California. Dr. Shashank Anand, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree, hooded by Dr. Wayne Yokoyama. Shashank shares, "For my grandma, who always wanted a doctor in the family." Shashank will start residency in child neurology at St. Louis Children's Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Daniel Bay, Doctor of Medicine degree, hooded by Dr. Amanda Emke. Danny will start residency in internal medicine as a physician scientist at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Akshay Balaji, Doctor of Medicine degree, hooded by Dr. Salim Shaheen. Akshay will start residency in neurology at U.S. Air Force San Antonio Uniformed Services Health Education Consortium in San Antonio, Texas. Dr. Madison Channing Ballman, Doctor of Medicine degree, hooded by Dr. Dennis Chang. Madison will start residency in internal medicine at New York Presbyterian Weill Cornell Medical Center in New York, New York. Dr. Sarah Barnett, Doctor of Medicine degree, hooded by Dr. Amjad Musla. Sarah will start residency in child neurology at Baylor College of Medicine in Houston, Texas. Dr. Jesus Bazan Villacana, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree, hooded by Dr. Ian Hageman. Jesus will start residency in pathology at Stanford Healthcare in Stanford, California. Dr. Joseph Bell, Doctor of Medicine degree, hooded by Dr. Tom Defer. Joseph will start residency in internal medicine at Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland. Dr. Braden Benedict, Doctor of Medicine degree, hooded by Dr. Jacob Greenberg. Braden shares, "Thank you to my friends, mentors, and family who supported me, particularly my wife, Kristen. Braden will start residency in neurological surgery at Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Dr. Jessica Bigley, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Jessica will start residency in pediatrics at the University of Tennessee College of Medicine in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Dr. Santiago Blanco Torres, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Lisa Moscoso, Santiago shares, "Gracias a mi familia por su amor y apoyo incondicional." Santiago will start residency in internal medicine at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Caitlin Boak, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Noor Riaz, Caitlin will start residency in obstetrics and gynecology at Vanderbilt University Medical Center in Nashville, Tennessee. Dr. Samuel Brem, Doctor of Medicine and Master of Business Administration degree. Hooded by Tom Defer, Samuel will start residency in neurological surgery at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. Dr. Ariel Brickler, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. David Gutman, Ariel shares, "With endless gratitude to my family, friends, and mentors, this achievement is because of you." Ariel will start residency in child neurology at St. Louis Children's Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Brock Brummett, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Noor Riaz, Brock will start residency in anesthesiology at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Madeline Busby, Doctor of Medicine degree. Also hooded by Dr. Noor Riaz, Madeline shares, "To my fiance Rohan and my family, friends, and mentors, thank you for your love, support, and guidance." Madeline will start residency in family medicine at the University of Colorado School of Medicine in Aurora, Colorado. Dr. Maya Nicole Rogers Bussey, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. John Mullen, Maya shares, "Thank you to all the wonderful people who helped me get here and cross this stage today. I love you all." Maya will start residency in psychiatry at Gateway Behavioral Health in Savannah, Georgia. Dr. Luke Cantu, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Noor Riaz, Luke will start residency in psychiatry at the University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center in Dallas, Texas. Dr. Mackenzie Elise Capel, Doctor of Medicine and Master of Business Administration degree. Hooded by Dr. Will Ross, Mackenzie shares, "I'm grateful to all who supported my mental well-being and promised to do the same for my patients." Mackenzie will start residency in psychiatry at Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center in Boston, Massachusetts. Dr. Carolyn Carper, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Jason Wagner, Carolyn shares, "Thank you to all of the friends and mentors who helped me keep the main thing, the main thing." Carolyn will start residency in emergency medicine at the University of Chicago Medical Center in Chicago, Illinois. Dr. Grace Chen, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Grace will start residency in anesthesiology at Oregon Health and Science University in Portland, Oregon. Dr. Ariella Lucia Kohler-Riley Colosanti, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree. Hooded by Dr. Roberto Civitelli, Ariella shares, to my fellow MSTPs, congratulations. We are so good at resilience now. Ariella will start residency in pediatrics at Thomas Jefferson University, Nemours Children's Health in Wilmington, Delaware. Dr. Carolina Bajki Cross, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Carolina will start residency in psychiatry at University of Washington Affiliated Hospitals in Seattle, Washington. Dr. Lucas Cruz, Doctor of Medicine and Master of Science in Clinical Investigation degree. Also hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Lucas shares, thank you to my family here today for all their love and support. We made it. Lucas will start residency in psychiatry at Barnes-Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Priscilla Christina Cruz, Doctor of Medicine and Master of Public Health degree. Hooded by Dr. Colleen Matar, Priscilla shares, to my family here and in Nicaragua, thank you so much for giving me the world. Priscilla will start residency in internal medicine at Yale New Haven Hospital in New Haven, Connecticut. Dr. Liam Cunningham, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Jennifer Griffith, Liam will start residency in diagnostic radiology at the University of California, Los Angeles Medical Center in Los Angeles, California. Dr. Mackenzie Cunningham, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Eve Colson, Mackenzie shares, thank you to all my friends and family who helped me get here. Papa, this one is for you. Mackenzie will start residency in pediatrics at Nationwide Children's Hospital in Columbus, Ohio. Dr. Matthew De La Paz, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Aaron Hickey, Matthew will start residency in anesthesiology at Loyola University Medical Center in Maywood, Illinois. Dr. Brian Deneen, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Mitchell Faddis, Brian shares, thank you to my family, friends, classmates, and mentors. Brian will start residency in internal medicine at Yale New Haven Hospital in New Haven, Connecticut. Yes, you got it. Dr. Caitlin Dingwall, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree. Hooded by Dr. Wayne Yokoyama, Caitlin shares, thank you to my family, my husband, and our 2 boys as we embark on our new journey. Quote, all the art of living lies in a fine mingling of letting go and holding on, end quote. Henry Havelock Ellis. Caitlin will begin residency in internal medicine at Northwestern University McGaw Medical Center in Chicago, Illinois. Dr. Owen Douglas, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Owen will start residency in diagnostic radiology at Barnes-Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Noah Erland, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree. Hooded by Dr. Wayne Yokoyama, Noah will start residency in radiation oncology at University of California, San Francisco in San Francisco, California. Dr. Judson Ellis, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Judson will start residency in psychiatry at Icahn School of Medicine, Mount Sinai Hospital in New York, New York. Dr. Amy Ensing, Doctor of Medicine degree. Also hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Amy shares, Mom and Dad, thank you for supporting me at every step. I couldn't have done it without you. Amy will start residency in otolaryngology at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. Dr. Samuel M. Fallon, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Eva Agard, Samuel will start residency in internal medicine at Vanderbilt University Medical Center in Nashville, Tennessee. Dr. Annie Fung, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Annie shares, thank you to everyone who helped me make this dream reality despite how much I love to snooze. Annie will start residency in ophthalmology at the State University of New York, Stony Brook in Southampton, New York. Dr. Michael Fitzpatrick, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree. Hooded by Dr. Wayne Yokoyama, Michael says, thank you to all who started and sustained me on this journey, my parents, Brian and Anna, and my wife, Caitlin, and my two sons, Andrew and Arthur. Michael will start residency in child neurology at Northwestern University Lurie Children's Hospital in Chicago, Illinois. Dr. Elizabeth Grace Forson, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Piruz Egtasadi, Libby will start residency in pediatrics at Boston Children's Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts. Dr. Rachel N. Fry, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Bethany Sachs, Rachel will start residency in general surgery at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Abigail Fulkerson, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Lisa Moscoso, Abby shares, here's to my family, friends, mentors, late nights, early mornings, and everything in between that made today possible. Abby will start residency in internal medicine at the University of Tennessee Health Science Center in Memphis, Tennessee. Dr. Daniel E. Fulkerson, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Noor Riaz, Daniel shares, I would like to thank my parents, friends, and mentors. I am only here because of your support. Daniel will start residency in orthopedic surgery at the University of Tennessee Health Science Center in Memphis, Tennessee. Dr. Paula Germino Watnick, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Ana Maria Arbeláez, Paula will start residency in emergency medicine at Stanford Healthcare in Stanford, California. Dr. Henok Getahun, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Henok will start residency in ophthalmology at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Lily Y. Gonzalez, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Stephen Basnet, Lily shares, with immense gratitude to those who have taken me under their wings so that I may fly. Lily will start residency in ophthalmology at the University of Louisville in Louisville, Kentucky. Dr. Braxton Goodnight, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Alexis Elward, Braxton will start residency in general surgery at the University of Chicago Medical Center in Chicago, Illinois. Dr. Misho Grace, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Stephanie Kim, Misho will start residency in integrated interventional radiology at Vanderbilt University Medical Center in Nashville, Tennessee. Dr. Joseph Gutbrod, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Lauren Moran, Joseph shares, "Thank you, Mom and Dad, for being the best parents ever. Thank you, Lucy, for being such an amazing and supportive partner, and thanks to all my family and friends who have supported me along the way." Joseph will start residency in diagnostic radiology at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Amir Haider, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Lisa Moscoso, Amir will start residency in orthopedic surgery at the University of Louisville School of Medicine in Louisville, Kentucky. Dr. Nicole Hamagami, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree. Hooded by Dr. Wayne Yokoyama, Nicole shares, "Thank you to my family, friends, and most of all, my husband, Stephen. I dedicate this milestone to you." Nicole will start residency in urology at Stanford University School of Medicine in Stanford, California. Dr. John Hahn, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Jay Malone, John shares, "Shout out to my friends and family, volleyball squad, and EM and research mentors." John will start residency in emergency medicine at Northwestern University McGaw Medical Center in Chicago, Illinois. Dr. Ahmed Hanafi, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Ahmed will start residency in general surgery at Oregon Health and Science University in Phoenix, Arizona, or Oregon, Portland, Oregon, sorry. Dr. Christopher Herbosa, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Lauren Moran, Chris will start residency in orthopedic surgery at New York University Grossman School of Medicine in New York, New York. Dr. Miguel A. Hernandez Rovira, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Demetrius Mathias, Miguel will start residency in neurological surgery at the University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center in Dallas, Texas. Dr. Ariel Hernandez Leyva, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree. Hooded by Dr. Andrew Cow, Ariel will start residency in pathology at Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center in Boston, Massachusetts. Dr. Lexis Hughes, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Will Ross, Lexis will start residency in psychiatry at Oregon Health and Science University in Portland, Oregon. Dr. Ifoma Ifediba, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Ifoma will start residency in family medicine at Prisma Health University of South Carolina in Columbia, South Carolina. Dr. John Inja, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Noor Riaz, John says, "Thank you, Mom and Dad." John will start residency in orthopedic surgery at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Sarah Ishmudin, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. John Mullen, Sarah will start residency in child neurology at the University of Chicago Medical Center in Chicago, Illinois. Dr. Asia Umbreen Islam, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Minnie Tandon, Asia shares, all praise is due to God and to my loved ones both here and not here today. Thanks for everything. Asia will start residency in preliminary surgery at SSM Health St. Louis University School of Medicine here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Alice Luchen Jiang, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Abby Green, Alice will start residency in pediatrics at the University of California, San Francisco, Benioff Children's Hospital in Oakland, California. Dr. Kimberly B. Johansson, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree. Hooded by Dr. Megan Wren, Kimberly will start residency in internal medicine at Stanford Healthcare in Stanford, California. Dr. Margaret Kathleen Johnson, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Lisa Moscoso. Maggie will start residency in internal medicine, primary care at Emory University School of Medicine in Atlanta, Georgia. Dr. Caroline Jones, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Alexis Elward, Caroline shares, thank you so much to my parents, Alan and Paula, and my twin brother, Trevor. I love you so much. Caroline will start residency in general surgery at Massachusetts General Brigham Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts. Dr. Gauri Kalugatla, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree. Hooded by Dr. Noor Riaz, Gauri will start residency in internal medicine as a physician scientist at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Blake Katsev, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Aaron Seek, Blake will start residency in ophthalmology at the University of California, Irvine, in Irvine, California. Dr. Aaron Knutson, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Mark Levine, Aaron says, hi, Baba, oh la la la. Aaron will start residency in psychiatry at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Elisa Kodama, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Debbie Bennett, Elisa will start residency in diagnostic radiology at the University of California, Los Angeles Medical Center in Los Angeles, California. Dr. Christina Kruselak, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Piruz Egdasadi, Christina will start residency in anesthesiology at the Hospital of the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Dr. Adam Kwok, Doctor of Medicine and Master of Population Health Science degree. Hooded by Dr. Rachel Rose, Adam shares, vitals stabilized, cleared for discharge. Adam will start residency in pediatrics at the University of Utah Health in Salt Lake City, Utah. Dr. Caroline Kwok, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Brian Fuller, Caroline shares, thank you to all of my family and friends who supported me. We did it. Caroline will start anesthesiology at Duke University Medical Center at Durham, North Carolina. Dr. Michelle LaJoy, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Lisa Moscoso, Michelle will start residency in internal medicine at the University of California, Los Angeles Harbor Medical Center in Torrance, California. Dr. Kristen Pauliai Lau, Doctor of Medicine degree, hooded by Dr. Colleen Wallace. Kristen shares, glory to God, love to Corey, Charlotte, family, and friends. Miss you, Mom. We did it. Kristen will start residency in pediatrics at St. Louis Children's Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Nicholas Leonard, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Stephen Lawrence, Nick will start residency in emergency medicine at Carilion Clinic, Virginia Tech School of Medicine in Roanoke, Virginia. Dr. Amy Liao, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Jennifer Griffith, Amy shares, thank you to my family, friends, and mentors for always supporting and believing in me. Amy will start residency in dermatology at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Ruth Ling, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Lauren Moran. Ruth will start residency psychiatry at Icahn School of Medicine, Mount Sinai Hospital in New York, New York. Dr. Joseph Donald Luttrell, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Joseph shares, thank you for everything, all glory to God. Joseph will start residency in general surgery at the University of Alabama Hospital in Birmingham, Alabama. Dr. Sabrina Madrigal, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Heidi Tastet, Sabrina will start residency in general surgery at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Mishna Theo Margitu, Doctor of Medicine and Master of Population Health Science degree. Hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Theo will start residency in internal medicine at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Gabrielle Marushak, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. David Bergen, Gabrielle will start residency in orthopedic surgery at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Amanda Rocio Maitin Avia, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Colleen Wallace, Amanda will start residency in pediatrics at Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland. Dr. Spencer Alexander DeSaze McKinley, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Alexis Elward, Spencer shares, I am grateful for all the support from my family and friends along the way. Spencer will start residency in anesthesiology at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Bradley McNeely, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Erica Traxel, Bradley will start residency in ophthalmology at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Akshay Mehta, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Jonathan Childs, Akshay will start residency in pediatrics at Boston Children's Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts. Dr. Megan Mitchie, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree. Hooded by Dr. Erica Traxel, Megan shares, thanks, Mom and Dad. Megan will start residency in diagnostic radiology at Barnes-Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Olivia Min, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Amjad Musla, Olivia will start residency in internal medicine at Vanderbilt University Medical Center in Nashville, Tennessee. Dr. Mayande Mlungwana, Doctor of Medicine degree. Also hooded by Dr. Amjad Musla, Mayande shares, nothing in this world that's worth having comes easy. Dr. Bob Kelso Scrubs. Mayanda will start residency in internal medicine at Barnes-Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Miriam Samuel Ndukwe, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Will Ross. Miriam shares, they said medical school would test me. The tornado and fire took it personally. Alas, they underestimated me. Miriam will start residency in internal medicine at the Mayo Clinic School of Graduate Medical Education in Rochester, Minnesota. Dr. Dante James Nicotera, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Dennis Chang, Dante shares, thank you to my wife Anna, my parents, and all my family and friends for their support. Dante will start residency in internal medicine at Barnes-Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Esther Ochoa, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Justin Sachs, Esther will start residency in preliminary surgery at the University of Texas, Houston, in Houston, Texas. Dr. Mitch O'Mara, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Mark Levine, Mitch says, thanks to my amazing family for all the support. I can't wait to show you around the big city. Mitch will start residency in emergency medicine at Icahn School of Medicine, Mount Sinai Hospital in New York, New York. Dr. Andrea Darcy O'Riordan, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Karen Winters, Andrea shares, this is for my family, friends, and mentors who have supported me every step of the way. We did it. Andrea will start residency in obstetrics and gynecology at Barnes-Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Kyun Pak, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree. Hooded by Dr. Wayne Yokoyama, Kyun shares 13 years in St. Louis. Now I finally get to miss it. Kyun will start residency in neurological surgery at New York University Grossman School of Medicine in New York, New York. Dr. Fiona Pat, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Zachary Meyer, Fiona will start residency in preliminary surgery at Oregon Health and Science University in Portland, Oregon. Dr. Quinn A. Payton, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Baja Michalski McNeely, Quinn will start residency in dermatology at Barnes-Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Xuan Chu, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree. Hooded by Dr. Ting Wang, Xuan will start residency in urology at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Haley Quinones, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Haley shares, "Thank you to all my friends and family who have supported me and my dream." Haley will start residency in psychiatry at Duke University Medical Center in Durham, North Carolina. Dr. Jocelyn Lee Reckford, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. John Mullen, Jocelyn shares, "Be smart, and if you can't be smart, try not to be too stupid." Thanks, Dad. Jocelyn will start residency in internal medicine at Duke University Medical Center in Durham, North Carolina. Dr. Brooke Redwine, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Mary Catherine Ray, Brooke will start residency in pediatrics at the University of Oklahoma City College of Medicine in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Dr. Joseph Rabado, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Justin Sachs, Joseph shares, "Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all your love and support." Joseph will start residency in plastic surgery at the Hospital of the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Dr. Jackson Rigsby, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Dennis Chang, Jackson shares, "Thank you to all my family and friends who supported me along the way." Jackson will start residency in diagnostic radiology at Duke University Medical Center in Durham, North Carolina. Dr. Yazan Rufail, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Dolores Njoku, Yazan shares, "There are not enough words to thank the people who have supported me, so hopefully a degree will do." Yazan will start residency in anesthesiology at Icahn School of Medicine, Mount Sinai Hospital in New York, New York. Dr. Georgie Sacedo, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Georgie will start residency in diagnostic radiology at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Kelly Brownie Shashel, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Salim Shaheen, Kelly shares, "I walk today with all who believed in me, grateful for my parents, fiance, family, mentors, and friends." Kelly will start residency in neurology at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Robert Scheid, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Brian Fuller, Rob will start residency in emergency medicine in Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. James L. Shepherdson, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree. Hooded by Dr. Megan Wren, James will start residency in internal medicine at Stanford Healthcare in Stanford, California. Dr. Cerise Siamoff, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Lisa Moscoso, Cerise will start residency in general surgery at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Adam Benjamin Snowden, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Greg Van Stavern, Adam shares, 20 words, okay. "Thank you to my wife, family, friends, and mentors. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose, go Jags." Adam will start residency in ophthalmology at the University of Kentucky in Lexington, Kentucky. Dr. Ariel Soldatenko, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Amjad Musla, Ariel will start residency in emergency medicine at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Olivia Suazo, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Erica Traxel, Olivia shares, "Thank you to my family, friends, and partner. I can't imagine being on this journey without you." Olivia will start residency in emergency medicine at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Morgan Tim, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree. Hooded by Dr. Catherine Massa. Morgan will start residency in obstetrics and gynecology at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Leah Tolby, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. John Mullen, Leah will start residency in internal medicine at the University of California, San Francisco, in San Francisco, California. Dr. Jonathan Tong, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Jonathan will start residency in ophthalmology at Barnes Jewish Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Dr. Nderi Ugochukwu, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Will Ross, Nderi would like to say, "To my family, thank you for all the sacrifices you've made so that I could be here today. I love you." Nderi will start residency in anesthesiology at the University of Michigan Hospitals in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Dr. Melissa Vasquez, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Brian Fuller, Melissa thanks her family, friends, and the entire WUSM community for their unwavering support in achieving her lifelong dream of becoming a psychiatrist. Melissa will start residency in psychiatry at the University of Illinois College of Medicine in Chicago, Illinois. Dr. Michael Vidal, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Tom Defer, Michael will start residency in family medicine at Swedish Medical Center in Seattle, Washington. Dr. Aaron Wang, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree. Hooded by Dr. Jennifer Griffith, Aaron will start residency in pathology at Massachusetts General Brigham Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts. Dr. Zeelan Wang, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree. Hooded by Dr. Tony Dow, Zeelan shares, "The real degree is the friends we made along the way." Zeelan will start residency in neurological surgery at Emory University School of Medicine in Atlanta, Georgia. Dr. Joshua Ward, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Margaret Hudson, Josh shares, "Glory be to God. Thank you to my mom, my dad, and my brothers and sisters." Josh is planning to apply into neurosurgery residency programs. Dr. Danielle Wilder, Doctor of Medicine degree. Hooded by Dr. Linda Wu, Danielle shares, "For the privilege of serving others and the people who taught me how." Danielle will start residency in emergency medicine at the Hospital of the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Dr. Stephanie Zhao, Doctor of Medicine and Master of Science in Clinical Investigation degree. Hooded by Dr. Lynn Cornelius, Stephanie shares, "Thank you to my parents for everything and my chosen family for making St. Louis home." Stephanie will start residency in radiation oncology at Massachusetts General Brigham Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts. Dr. Cyrus Joe, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy degree. Hooded by Dr. Jeffrey Gordon, Cyrus shares, "Thank you to my family, both personal and professional." Cyrus will start residency in pediatrics research at St. Louis Children's Hospital here in St. Louis, Missouri. Whew, all right. Do we want to stand up, family and friends, the class of 2026?
Wow. 30 years ago, the class of 1984 decided to take a professional oath and chose a modified version of the 1948 Declaration of Geneva. We have asked Dr. Eva Agard, Vice Chancellor for Medical Education and Vice Dean for Medical Education, and the Carol B. and Jerome T. Loeb Professor of Medical Education to lead the class. Dr. Agard, would you please come forward?
Thank you, Dr. Perlmutter. This is it, guys. Graduates, please rise and recite the Declaration of Geneva. Faculty and other physicians in the audience, feel free to join us if you wish. Graduates and faculty will find the oath was placed on your chair. For our guests, it can be found on the screens to the side of me. As a member of the medical profession, I solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of humanity. The health and well-being of my patient will be my first consideration. I will respect the autonomy and dignity of my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I will not permit considerations of age, disease or disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will respect the secrets that are confided in me even after the patient has died. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity and in accordance with good medical practice. I will foster the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession. I will give my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect and gratitude that is their due. I will share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advancement of healthcare. I will attend to my own health, well-being, and abilities in order to provide care of the highest standard. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, even under threat. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Congratulations. This concludes the 2026 Doctor of Medicine Commencement Recognition Ceremony for WashU School of Medicine. Faculty and, yes, exactly. Faculty and graduates, if you have not already done so, please rise for the recessional down the center aisle. The recessional will take you to a meeting point and photo opportunity on Mudd Field. The stage party will exit first. Graduates and faculty, please follow, exiting through the main doors of the field house. That's over there. I'm practicing. Beginning with the front rows. The ushers will help guide you. We ask that families and guests please remain seated until the end of the academic recession and all degree recipients have exited to the field house. Congratulations to the class of 2026.